What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bisons franchise, and look at that record right there. 3-1, sitting at the top of the division for the first time in our franchise's history. But we have a really big test this week as we face the Kansas City Chiefs. Obviously, we have to face Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and that entire team. Obviously, they've been at the top of the AFC West for plenty of years now, and honestly, I do not see them slowing down anytime soon. They may be 2-2 right now, but I know at the end of the year, that's definitely going to be above 500. We just need to make sure that we take at least one from them this season. And hopefully it can be this one, even though we are on the road at Arrowhead. Now, we do have a couple other things to check out. Obviously, the first one being the breakout running back. And obviously, that's definitely got to be Mayberry, because he has been absolutely lights out for the first handful of weeks. I'm really impressed with some of his plays. Of course, have you seen him? Dude's been over 100 yards in pretty much every game this season, and yeah, I definitely see him becoming a star right here. Now, we do have to get 2 touchdowns or 100 yards combined with rushing and receiving, and honestly, like I said, he's been rushing for over 100 yards pretty much every single game, and even so, he does get a couple of screens out of the backfield too, so I know we're definitely going to hit that 100 yards, but let's see if we can get those 2 touchdowns as well. And we might actually have to heavily lean on him because it looks like they're going to be forecasting heavy rain, and for some reason that always happens when we go to Kansas City. Now, like I said, I think we're going to be running the ball here. I don't really expect us to be passing too much. Obviously, in normal situations where we have to pass, we'll be doing that, but I definitely think we're going to be leaning on the run here. Again, Mayberry's been absolutely fantastic. We do want to increase his depth trade here, or at least give him one in general, and we're going to be doing that by going with the run. So in addition to the 100 yards that we're going to have to get with Mayberry, we're pretty much going to have to get an additional 50 with everyone on the team, and obviously, I think that's going to be extremely doable. But the defense is going to have to deal with the rain too, and I don't know if that means that they're going to lean on the run or if they're going to keep passing, because obviously they have Patrick Mahomes there. He does have a chance to scramble, however, he is pretty dangerous in the air. He does have 1,181 yards right now, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He's only been sacked 7 times in a matter of 4 games, so hopefully we can get a little bit of pressure and increase that number, but looks like their line is pretty decent. They do have Pacheco in there still as their lead back with 234 yards, 3 touchdowns, averaging 4.3. They do have Zamir White as their backup with 89 and 2 touchdowns. And like I said, Mahomes does have the chance to end up scrambling too. He does have 1 touchdown already. So again, we're going to have to kind of contain him as well. Now, in terms of their receivers, and they spread it out pretty well. Travis Kelce is definitely the main target. He has 25 receptions already this season. 325 and 3 touchdowns. But Rashee Rice, he's definitely up there too. He's got 19, 356 and 3 touchdowns. Those are the 2 guys we're definitely going to have to focus on. But of course, Courtland Sutton, who we ended up giving them a couple years ago when we ended up starting this franchise, he's got 17 receptions, 239 and a touchdown. And Kadarius Toney somehow actually caught the ball 15 times. So we're going to have to watch out for him too, but again, the 2 that we're going to have to really focus on are Rashee Rice and Travis Kelce. Now, in terms of their defense, obviously they just get an absolute ton of pressure. They're constantly in the backfield. Look at how many guys actually have TFLs. That is an absolute, that's like an entire football team with TFLs right there. So we're definitely going to have to really kind of lean on the line there. Maybe we're going to have to run to the outside. Maybe we can find some gaps to the inside. We're going to have to see kind of when we get in the game kind of what their scheme is going to be. Now, they do have a handful of sacks to go with those TFLs, so again, Frank's going to have to really worry about that, but I think we're going to be all right. Now, they have 3 interceptions on the season as well. Justin Reed looks like he's the one we're going to really have to worry about. And of course, Trent McDuffie, too. Pretty dope. So those are the 2 guys we're going to have to really avoid if we do go in the air. But again, with the heavy rain, we're really going to have to lean on the run. Now, in terms of fumbles, though, they do have 2 forced fumbles and 1 recovery, so again, we're going to have to really hold on to the ball, but the way that Mayberry's been running this year, he's been pretty safe with it. I think we've only fumbled the ball once, so hopefully we're not going to get another fumble in this game. It might be a little difficult with the rain, but I think we can really pull through in this one. And obviously that starts by shutting down Patrick Mahomes. And it looks like they're going to want us to defend this short pass, which, to be completely honest with you, it's not a bad idea. We do like to send pressure, so maybe he's going to have to get the ball out pretty quickly, and that means that it's going to be a pretty short pass. So hopefully we can kind of disrupt him a little bit, and we're going to have a chance to defend that. Now, offensively, even though we do have to worry about the blitz, as we've seen how often they get in the backfield, I think we're going to run to the outside here. If we do need to kind of change that up and go with the blitz counter, then so be it. Or if we have to change to run to the inside, we'll do that at half. But that brings us to game time, where we take this Week 5 matchup into rainy Kansas City in hopes to improve to 4-1 and stay atop the division. We already know who's on their team. We know how dangerous they can be, so let's just get into it. Week 5 against Kansas City starts now. And there he is, the running back that we're going to try to improve right here. I'd really love to get him a dev trade. That'd be really awesome, again, because the way that he's been playing has been absolutely fantastic. If we can actually improve his overall quicker, why not? But we are going to have to wait to see him, because we are going to be kicking off first. See if our defense can really make a statement here. So question is our defense going to come to play, or are they going to do what they historically do and end up really starting bad? Because, I mean, look at last game. We gave up 2 really quick scores, but then the defense ended up coming to play and ended up stopping them as we stop Pacheco for a loss of 1. As we have a 3rd and 6 now, let's see if we can get them to a 3 and out, get a little bit of pressure, and there we go. We end up hitting him, and we force it to a 4th and 6 as they're going to have to punt. I'm really proud of the way that all of these rookies have been playing, because especially in the secondary, like Max Houston, man, he's been absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to see what development he's going to be. I'm actually really excited to see how all of these guys are going to be, because again, we do have a couple other guys that do have hidden depth traits right now. Unfortunately, he just went completely unblocked and we only got 1 yard there. We did know that they were going to be a pretty tough defense, but let's see if we can get something up the middle here. Oh my goodness, man, they are so good as they stop Mayberry. They know who the real threat is. Well, let's see if we can get him with the screen right here. He is going to be open. Can we get some blocks? There we go, but unfortunately can't get out, and it's going to be 4th and 9 now. So it's like a brand new game with 3 minutes less than normal. Let's go. Let's see if we can get another stop here. Let's go. Get to him. And let's go. He ends up throwing it out as we get a little hit on him, though. And if pressure is going to stop Mahomes here, I think we need to get a little bit more. But there we go. We end up stopping him for 5. We need to watch out for those short passes. But we do have a chance to send them on another 3 and out. So let's see if we can get some pressure again. Let's go. And we get the interception. Let's go. Oh, that may be a pick 6. Let's go. Is that Sims? That is Sims as he gets in. And a pick 6. Let's go. As the Bison now go up 6-0, soon to be 7-0. Donovan Sims with his first pick 6 of his career. And man, look at him flex in the end zone. Dude definitely deserves this. Look at him jump this route right here. Hops right in, grabs it, and then just is off to the races. No one's going to catch him. Gets to the outside, and there we go. Touchdown number 1 goes to our defense. And even though I love that we end up getting the pick 6, ooh, dang, nice catch right there by Kelsey. As much as I love that touchdown, we do need to get that challenge with Mayberry. But man, getting a 7-0 lead on Kansas City is always a good feeling, especially when we're on the road. Ooh, bad timing on that one, and Mahomes puts that into the turf. We're looking good here. Mahomes is having some trouble in the rain as they end up audibling right here. I wonder what they're going to end up doing. Either way, they still have Pacheco in the backfield. Oh, they're going to get a good pass here. Yeah. We did not get good pressure on the line, and they end up getting a first down on that one. So it's time to send 5. Let's see if we can get a little bit of pressure on Mahomes. Let's see if we can force him to throw it short again. Ooh, or we can just get in for the sack right there. Lawrence with his first sack of the game. Our defense definitely came to play today, as they do have an empty backfield here with 2nd and 16. We know what they're going to be doing. Ooh, receiver screen, and they only get a couple on that one. That's my bad. That's something that I completely recognized a little bit late. But thankfully, that was not a big play and did not come back to hurt us. But 3rd and 13, let's go. What a play right there. Sims is just absolutely killing it today, man. He was an incredible pickup. A pick 6, a pass break up there on a 3rd and 13. He's doing everything today. But let's keep rolling. Let's see if this run game can start working. Let's see if we can get some blocks. Ooh, Mayberry trying to push forward and ends up getting 6 on that one. I think we can probably get this up the middle for a couple here. Let's see if we can get a first down. We definitely went the wrong way on that one. That's definitely on me. All right, I think they're going to be expecting pass here, so let's see if we can go for the draw. Let's see if we can get the first down. We don't. We get cut down. Montez Sweat with no gain. And after a botched punt, they are really knocking on the door here. They're right in about field goal range. Oh, they were going to be even deeper, but unfortunately for them, they end up dropping the pass on that one. I haven't seen anything like that in a while. Let's see if we can really punish them for that one. Let's see if we can get a sack on this one. We need to push them out of field goal range. That way we... Oh, even better. Even better. Is that Sims again? Juke. Oh, Mahomes can't get him. No, I thought he was going to actually break away for another score. But let's go. Sims with his 2nd interception of the game. This dude should be the one who is a breakout player right now. He should be the one with the challenge. But look at him hop in there. That athleticism. Let's go. Just absolutely jumps it. Man, Sims is definitely improving here. And honestly, that makes me so happy. I just hope that the offense here ends up getting that kind of improvement too. Thankfully, Mayberry gets up there and ends up getting his first down of the game. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. And after one, the only score that's up there is from our defense. Neither offense is really doing much. Obviously, the rain has a lot to do with that, but let's see if our offense can start to pick it up here. Because Mayberry really needs to get this challenge. I definitely want to see him improve here. Get that dev trade as he ends up getting another 10 yards. And Mayberry with 31 for the game so far. Let's see if we can gain a couple more here. Oh, dang, no one got up to actually block him. We only get 1 yard there. Well, 2nd and 9. Let's see if we can get some more yards here. Oh, we got the play action. Oh, that was really bad. I was going to loft it up to B, but unfortunately, they got through and is now 3rd and 15. And I should never do that again. But we are going to have to pass here. And let's see if we can get a first down. Let's go Jefferson. We unfortunately lofted out. And I don't know if we're going to be in field goal range here. Well, since I don't think our kicker has the leg, we're going to go for it on 4th down here. At the very least, they get it on the 35, which actually really isn't that bad. We could punt it down and kind of pin them back, but I want to see what our offense can do here. Jefferson's open. Let's go. Thankfully, he gets up there. That athleticism, too. And he gets that one, and we are now down to the 6-yard line. I really need to use him more because, honestly, even though he is a low overall, man, that guy can definitely play. But we definitely need to get a touchdown to Mayberry. This guy is our challenge. Let's do it. And unfortunately, we can't, man. They are definitely good at stopping the run. So let's go 3rd and goal. Let's see if we can hit Mayberry right here. Is he going to be open? No, he is not. And unfortunately, we're going to end up taking the sack. I'm sure there was someone else open, but I really wanted to hit Mayberry on that one. And unfortunately, when you really want to get some yards with one player, that really kind of hinders what you do on offense. And how do we miss that field goal? That wasn't bad accuracy. Oh my goodness, and after all of that work, we come away with no points and a turnover. I would have rather gone for it on 4th down then. That's alright, what can you do? That's what you get when you have to draft a kicker at the very end of the draft. And let's go, we knock it out yet again, 2nd and 10. Mahomes having an absolutely horrible game. I think he said 5 for 13. Let's go. Let's stop him right there. Wow, what a tackle. And let's do what we always do. 3rd and 8. Let's get a stop right here. No, and unfortunately he ends up finding him for a good gain and ends up getting a first down to the 40. Well, they're starting to move a little bit, but that's all right. I am not too worried. They're not at midfield yet, so I feel pretty good about that. Oh, yikes. We went to his own, and he ends up finding him for 9. Can't believe Tony's actually carving us up a little bit here. That's all right. 2nd and 1. Let's see if we can get another turnover. Or at least a stop. Come on, get him. There we go. We end up stopping Pacheco again. He's only got 3 rushes for 1 yard right now. And that's what we have to do. We have to force him to throw here, especially in the rain. So let's see what we can... Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Horrible tackle there. And down to the 2-minute warning, they have a 1st and 10. But we really need to stop him right here. 1st and 10. They are back in field goal range. So let's try to push him out. Good play right there again by Sims. I'm telling you, he's playing like he really wants to stay on this roster. And let me tell you, he ain't going anywhere. But don't tell him that, or else he might not work as hard. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield, and Myles Garrett takes him down, but not after he gets a first down. So they're starting to move. That's not great, as they're going to wind it down to past a minute and a half in the second. Tries to get us to jump. Not working. Come on. He finds Tony in the end zone. And again, Tony's been the one who's been carving us up on this drive. So it's only fitting that he's the one who ends it. But unfortunately, this is going to end up tying it. So that leaves us about a minute and a half to be able to go downfield and at least get a field goal. I think we have the chance. Plus, we have 3 timeouts. So I think we're going to be good from that perspective. Let's go Jefferson. Unfortunately, can't get to that one as we lofted a little too far. That's right. 2nd and 10. We just need some better accuracy here. There we go. Jefferson. What a catch. Let's get up to the line. Let's hurry. We're going to have to start using timeouts after this play, but let's see if we can get another first down right here. Jefferson again lofted up, but it does get knocked down. Let's go. 46 seconds. 3 timeouts. Let's see what we can do here. Yes, Gabriel. Very nice. Let's call that first timeout. We got Gary and Gabriel on the left. One of them is getting this ball right here, I'm telling you. Well, never mind, because we end up thrown out of the sack. But we're moving downfield. We just need to get a little closer to field goal range. And there's Gary right there. What a catch. And let's call another timeout. Now we need to be smart. If they go into man, we're hitting Hutchinson in the corner right here. We're going to send him out. Oh, we might actually have the chance. Please don't drop back safety. Yeah, he does. But that's okay. There he is, Hutchinson. Oh, he can't make the catch. That's all right. We have 28 seconds, one timeout. We need to keep putting this ball in the air, unfortunately. Oh, let's go, Jefferson. What a catch, and that's another touchdown right before half. We rely on our tight end and Tremaine Jefferson with his first touchdown of the game. And man, again, like I said before, he's going to be a really great tight end for us, and I'm glad that we actually hit him for a touchdown on this one. Look at that, just lofted up. He is just wide open on the wheel route. And man, what a catch. I knew we said we were going to rely on the run, but we really needed the pass there to get some points at the end of the half. And boy, there we go. I totally forgot how much the wind is actually a factor here. Oh my gosh, dude, that's 17-mile-an-hour wind. I wish I would have looked at that a little more clearly. And unfortunately, we don't end up getting the extra point on that one. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite us. All right, let's just make sure that they don't get in field goal range. They have 19 seconds, but they do have all 3 timeouts. Oh, looks like they're going to run it. Okay. Can we stop them? There we go. Only 8 yards on that one. I think they got to rely on the pass now. But let's see. Only 14 seconds. We can stop them. Ooh, quick short pass. And that brings us to a 1st and 10. But again, only 10 seconds left. We just need to keep them on this side of the field. I'm okay with that. Oh, that is not what we're looking for. Stop him, please. 4 seconds left, and they're going to have to kick a long field goal right here. Now, it's got a chance. What is this, a 55-yard field goal? But it is in the rain with some heavy wind. No shot. What a kick right there. I got to give them that. That is a really nice kick. He definitely played the wind, and now it is a 3-point game. But that brings us to halftime. And unfortunately, they cut the lead to only 3, so we're going to have to really be smart here. We need to really kind of refocus because our offense isn't really working with the run, but we still need to really kind of rely on that. So I think we're going to run to the inside. We're going to really have to focus on that. And in terms of defense, as long as we keep defending that short pass, I think we're going to be fine. Our defense is really cooking right now, so don't change it, right? Well, let's start this half off with a bang. We're going to be going to the outside on this run. Can we seal the edge? Get out around him. Couldn't quite get around him. It still gets 4 yards. Looks like they're overloading the left, so let's see if we can actually run to the right here and get some pretty good yards. Get that block. Let's go. Good yards, good vision, and let's go. We get up to the 45-yard line, and we're starting to cook a little bit. Let's see if we can keep going with that outside run. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Good cut back up. Oh my goodness, what a run by him. I thought he was stopped at the line. We took a really horrible angle, but we found a way to cut it back, and we ended up getting a first on it. Christian Mayberry playing like he really wants that dev trait. So let's go. Let's flip it back to the left here. I feel more comfortable with our blockers over here. Get around to the outside. Can't get that block, though, and we end up only getting 2. We're starting to control the pace of the game, so I feel good about that. We're going to keep going back to the run until it stops working. There we go. Good blocks. One juke away. Couldn't quite get around him, but let's go. Up to 78 yards already. We're flipping it back to the weak side on this one. Let's see if we can get a first down. Oh, that guy went unblocked, unfortunately, but we do end up getting 3 on it. But we definitely need more than that if we want to complete this challenge, and that is priority number 1 right now. And unfortunately, we ran into that guy, and we got a 3rd and 2 now. But it looks like we're picking up this first down with Montez Sweat. Mayberry needs a little bit of a rest, so let's go with our power back here. So with a fresh set of downs, let's get it back to Mayberry. Let's get some good yards here. Oh, he gets around! He gets the edge, and let's go. We end up getting the touchdown right there. Mayberry adding to his yardage total and getting one of the 2 touchdowns that he needs. Let's go. We end up getting the touchdown, and we're going back up by hopefully 10 if our kicker can actually kick a field goal. This wind is absolutely insane, so we need to be as accurate as possible. Let's go. That should be good. Thank you. We just need to see what we can do to be able to force a couple more turnovers and just keep this game in our favor. Again, we are on the... Oh, shoot. I was going to say we are on the road, so it's going to be a little tough. But Travis Kelce getting out there for a huge gain on that one. It's not the kind of play you want to see after scoring a touchdown. Let's go. Stop him. Wow. Pacheco ends up breaking the tackle and ends up getting 8 yards on that one. It's a really, really powerful play by him. I'll give him that. They're going to give it right back to him? No, they are not. They are going with the play action, and he has not had his hands all day. And fortunately for us, that drop pass means that they have it 3rd and 2. Let's get another stop here. Let's get him out. Yeah, they're going to go with the run, but no. I don't think so. Myles Garrett is going to stop you at the line, and they have it now 4th and 2, potentially kicking the field goal. Well, I lied. They are going for it, so let's see if we can punish them for going for it on 4th and 2 here. Ooh, nice! Good pass defense right there. Again, Sims has been absolutely clutch all day, and we stopped them on 4th and 2, and we end up getting the ball back. So since we had that 10-point lead, may as well choose some clock and run the ball. Ooh, gets through the hole. I thought he was going to get tackled and gets 5 yards, and he is over 100 yards for the game. But honestly, I've been loving what we were doing through the air too, so let's see if we can do something good with that. Jefferson again, unfortunately, throws it out of his range. That puts this drive at risk here, but we have a 3rd and 5. Let's see if we can just get... Oh, no, we can't. Can't get the pass right there. Gabriel is across the middle, but we definitely threw it outside of his range, and now it is 4th and 5. So after an amazing defensive play, we end up going 3 and out and really having a hard time with the punt. And let's go, but they can't hold on to the ball, so I'm happy about that. Mahomes only has a 50% completion percentage. But the defense keeps this up. Honestly, I think that we have this game, but we really need to keep it in range here and keep this 10-point lead. Sorry, I'm still learning how to actually commentate and play at the same time. It's actually more difficult than I thought it would be. Oh, let's go. I was hoping he was actually going to snag that again, but at least it gets batted down. It's 4th and 6. And even though they're lining up for it, I don't believe it. Let me get Houston back here just in case, though. You never know. Can we catch it? No shot that went in. No, I think that was just a little short. Let me see. Let's see the replay. Oh! Oh! Oh yeah, that was literally like, if he would have just put a little extra power on that, like not even an extra yard, I think he would have had that one. Well, sucks for him. So let's go. We got the ball back. Let's run it up the middle, and boy, there they are to just kind of meet us. Now you remember that play that we burned them on for the touchdown? We're running it again. Let's go now. Oh no, thankfully we threw out of that one. But man, they really got in there and almost sacked Forbes. Can't believe I'm going slants here, but 3rd and 9 at about midfield. We need to pick this up. That is a horrible throw. We really needed to kind of set our feet a little bit better there. But we really need to figure this out on offense. A lot of the year when, it's been really close games, it's been because the defense has kind of not done its job. But this time, oh no. Absolutely burnt. Cortland Sutton, one big play, and that brings it to within 3. And unfortunately, you just couldn't keep up with him, man. He had way too much speed. And again, because Patrick Mahomes is a 99 and can just loft balls up like that, come on now. And of course, Cortland Sutton's got some pretty good speed too. He's a great receiver, so makes sense, but unfortunately, that puts it within a field goal. So when I say our offense really needs to pick it up, I mean they need to pick it up right now. And there we go. We get some good blocks on the outside. Can we get around him? Good juke right there. And we get it up to the 45. Mayberry to end the 3rd quarter. Let's go. I was a little worried, but that play definitely gave me a little more confidence. So at the end of the 3rd, we have another nail biter. 20-17. They're killing us in the air, but we're killing them on the ground. So let's see if we can keep this up. Maybe Frankie Forbes can make another incredible pass, and let's see what we can do. But we need to keep going with the run, man. We've been trusting it all day, and for a good reason. But that's not proving my point. That's okay. Let's go back to the air here. Let's see what we can do. Where are you? Did you see? Holy cow, wait. What was he doing? Gabriel literally just started running, even onto our side of the field. That is insane. Hold on. I'm sorry, we need to see that quickly. Watch this. Number 28. What route is that, friend? Where are you going? It's where? It's like a scene out of Forrest Gump. I love it. Oh, there we go. He finally turns around. That is the most insane route I have ever seen, but at least we pick up the first. But let's see if Mayberry can be a little sneaky here and we can hit him on a wheel. Let's see. Nope, but can we get him out there? Absolutely not. Swat it away. Well, I wanted to work in a receiver, so let's put him in the backfield. Gabriel's going to get his first carry of the game, and he ends up picking up absolutely nothing. Now, here's the thing. Where we're at, depending on how we do on this play, we may have to go for it on fourth down. But if not, maybe we can punt it and pin him back. But let's go. We do get that off. We get a couple blocks, but we can't get up completely. 4th and 4. This might be something we can go for. We're putting a lot of faith here in Frank. 4th and 4 on the 34. We just need to get a first down right here. That's all we care about. Gabriel, no, he overthrows him, and unfortunately, we end up turning the ball over on the 34. Well, that confidence that we had in the offense kind of went away there, and now Mahomes is in the zone. How is he going to do anything better than what he's already been doing? Either way, we need to figure this out. We need to get a big stop here. Wow, good run on that one. We stop Pacheco for 2, but Myles Garrett is injured. Please only go to the sideline. Okay, good. He'll be back soon. Cortland Sutton, 118, though. And losing one of our best defensive players is not quite ideal, so we need to try to stop him while we can. Wow, Pacheco hangs on to that, and he ends up getting a gain of 5. Big down right here. 3rd and 3. Let's get the stop right here. Let's get some pressure. Let's get into him. Play action. Unfortunately, can't get to him, and Rice ends up getting a pretty big gain as Micah Parsons now goes down with an injury. That's not good, but at least we have Myles Garrett back. Let's get through there, and what a tackle. Ends up losing 2. The rain has definitely been a killer for all these injuries, but that's okay. We're all staying on the field. They end up moving Pacheco back to the backfield, and we need to get a stop. Come on, get through. Oh, no, oh, Sims, no shot. Sims with his 3rd interception of the game. That is insane. He has a score, 3 interceptions. He has been Patrick Mahomes' worst nightmare. Look at this. Are we going to show? You bet we are. Lofts it up, but nope. Sims is there. He's like, no, give me that ball. I don't think so. I want my 3rd interception of the game, and let's go. Donovan Sims, 3rd interception. So let's try to run this clock out. Let's see what we can do, and let's get a good rush right here as we get a nice hold, but that is going to be a hold. So let's try to get out of bounds here, and let's just bring it back. And I knew that was way too good to be true because that was way too good of a gain. But let's see if we can replicate that right here on 1st and 17. Dang, he got off his block pretty quickly and lost 3. That's okay. Let's go for a play action here. Let's wind the clock down a little bit. We'll get past 3 minutes. We just need to get a completion. Let's go. Not too bad. Oh, we got him wide open. Let's go. What a play. That's what I'm talking about. Ernest Gary goes down with an injury, but not after a huge gain right there as he gets free. But it looks like he'll be coming back soon. And that's the kind of gain we need to be able to stay in this game. But let's go. Good blocks. Gets around him. Stay in bounds. Let's go, Mayberry. We have it up to the 22, and we are starting to cook. I want to get Mayberry up to that 150 mark. The good thing here is the fact that this is probably going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. So let's go. Let's do it right here. Good stuff. We end up getting tackled for 4. And we get down to the 2-minute warning. They're going to have to start burning some timeouts. Plus, we're only 1 yard away from 150. So let's see if we can get that right here. What a block right there. I thought we were going to get taken down, but no. We get through. You can tell these guys haven't scouted us because on 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches and stuff like that, who else do we go to but the fullback? And that's going to be a first down to the 10-yard line. So let's go. Only 1 timeout left. 1st and goal. Let's see if we can get another score here. Let's go, Mayberry. And let's go. We're down to the 1-yard line. In all honesty, look, I know I want to waste time, but I really want Mayberry to get another score. He needs his 2nd one of the game. Ooh, not right there because, man, did he get stopped. But let's go. 3rd and goal. We're actually... We're actually going to get sacked for a 4th down. Let's waste the clock a bit here. And I think we're going to have to kick a field goal. I was trying to hot route Gabriel, but unfortunately I picked the wrong one, so we went the wrong direction. And that's not what I wanted. So let's see what we can do. We're going to end up getting... The miss? Are you kidding me, bro? This wind is absolutely killer. I thought we aimed to the right side, but unfortunately his accuracy is killing me. And we're going to have to figure this out. Hopefully our defense can keep them out of field goal range. This should have been an easy win, in all honesty. This should be game over, but now we have 22 seconds for them to get it downfield a bit. And let's go. They throw it out of bounds on that one. Don't forget that Butker actually came close to hitting a deep field goal. So, again, his range is much closer than what we expect. As they throw it out of bounds again, 3rd and 10. Again, I got way too obsessed about getting another touchdown from Mayberry that I may have just screwed us a little bit, but let's see what we can do. Let's get around him. Let's go, and we end up sacking him. And I think that is going to be the end of the game as they wind out the clock. 4th and 18, no time left, and let's go. We sneak out of Arrowhead with a 20-17 win. Our offense did not perform well, although Mayberry did have about 150 yards. Forbes, don't get too excited, buddy. You did pretty well, but you didn't do great. But it was our defense that really showed up tonight. Because, again, Donovan Sims ended up getting in there with 3 interceptions, which we'll see in a minute. Now, even though Mahomes actually had a good amount of yards, we held him pretty much in check. He only had a 50% completion. We had those 3 interceptions from Donovan Sims. Only had 2 touchdowns. Frank Forbes didn't make any big mistakes, although there were some pretty errant throws. But he had 1 touchdown, 155 yards, although that 42% completion percentage has a lot to be desired. But our rushing attack was definitely the key to this game, as Mayberry got 27 rushes for 161. Only had 1 touchdown, unfortunately couldn't get that second one, but still had a really great game. Pacheco only had 44 on 10 carries. Sweat had 2 carries for 5, and then we also had Nixon, our fullback, with 3. Gabriel got stopped, and Forbes with that 13-yard scramble. Now receiving for them, Cortland Sutton was the main guy for them. He had 4 receptions for 118, 1 touchdown. Tony had that 1 touchdown as well. He had that 1 big drive, but was kind of quiet otherwise. Kelsey 4 for 76. Rashee Rice was pretty much a non-factor. I think he dropped a bunch as well, although that does look like that was Tony with those 4 drops. But Rice 2 for 16, and then Pacheco 2 for 17 out of the backfield. But for us, Tremaine Jefferson with that big touchdown. He has been a godsend at tight end. We also had Mayberry 2 for 9 out of the backfield. Gary had that 1 big catch as well as another one for 2 for 59. And then Gabriel 1 for 17. We'll definitely get him worked in a little bit more in the next game, but did not need to do much in this one. Now in terms of our defense, again, like I said, they absolutely were kind of lights out today. I mean, yes, we gave up 17 points, but for the most part, we didn't have a ton of good field position because our punter was kind of just botching punts a little bit, but that's okay. We still had the 7 TFLs. We had the 2 sacks, especially that last one to end the game. And then Donovan Sims, man, 3 interceptions, had 1 that was a pick 6, but the other 2 came in some pretty crucial moments as well. And man, he was definitely a lifesaver on defense today. And I got to point this out too. Jonathan Murray, our kicker, 0 for 2, 2 for 3 on extra points. Pretty pathetic, but again, at least it didn't cost us the game. So after a game like that, I definitely think that Mayberry ends up getting his dev trade, and we're about to see what that is. But absolutely, serviceable backup. Come on, man. He is definitely a star, especially on this team. Although, again, we do have a fantastic offensive line, and that definitely helps a lot. But here we go. Christian Mayberry, now star development trait. And I also saw as well that our wide receiver Gabriel is also a star development too. And I'm really excited to see what everyone else is going to be. Awesome thing is we also get 5,000 XP. And that means we're going to be able to boost him a little bit too. Now, as you guys could tell throughout that game, again, that was a rain game. And that definitely affected a lot, I think. But man, as you can see, we ended up winning. We definitely ended up accomplishing our goals, especially the backs and the offensive line. Now, I know we have a great offensive line, and they definitely deserve a lot of credit. And honestly, on any team where the running backs get a ton of yards and have really great seasons, you definitely have to give a lot of credit to the offensive line. So I would give them the credit, but I'll just tell you guys that they deserve the credit. We're going to give it to the running backs on this one. Hopefully, that's going to end up giving them a bit of a boost, and maybe that'll help us throughout the season. And it sure will in the next game, as all of our running backs will have a +3 to our carry and break tackle, as we end up coming home, because it looks like we are going to be facing the Arizona Cardinals, and that's going to be a really fun game, especially since they are only 2-3 and an 80 overall. Now, if we just took down the Chiefs, I think we can take on the Cardinals. However, we've definitely gotten to some games again with some teams that are more subpar that we have a really hard time with, but I'm hoping that we can take everything that we took from that Kansas City game and translate it here into this game against Arizona. Obviously, Budda Baker is definitely their top threat. We'll definitely see that next week, and we'll be looking at their stats. But as you can see down there in the bottom corner, AFC West, who's that at the top? That is the San Diego Bison. You better believe that we want to stay there for the rest of the season. Doesn't look like we're going to have a divisional matchup for another couple weeks, so we at least get to hold off on that, but we do have a couple tough teams as we do end up facing the Ravens as well as the Buccaneers after we end up facing the Cardinals. But we can't look ahead too far because, again, Cardinals are the next threat, and hopefully we can take them on at home. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week against the Cardinals.